Hello, everyone. My name is Katie, and welcome to the Green Quilter channel. I hope everybody's been having a great week so far. Today's what, Friday? Yeah, I took days off, so I'm kind of mixed up. I got Kelly over here from Kelly's Quilts, and I'm going to spotlight her so she can tell you a little bit about her channel and herself. And if any of you guys want to ask Kelly any questions, you can sure ask them.
Okay.
Go ahead, Kelly.
Hey, everybody. Hang on. I'm going to switch my camera a smidge here. There. You're looking better at me, not at the window. I was just having a quick chat with Katie. For those of you who don't know me, I live in Canada on the West Coast, so it is 1:34 p.m. for me. So I'm going to chat with you all this afternoon. I do not actually have YouTube loaded up at the moment, but I will on the tablet on mute so you don't have feedback. So I've been quilting for, oh, geez, well, it's 11 years now, I guess, because it was 2015. So just puttering along, doing my own thing. The channel started up in 2019. It's kind of a mishmash. That's what my life is like, though. So you get everything. So I'm just doing some lines for Heffler triangles as I chat with you all.
So how have you been doing? I mean, it's been a while since you and I've talked. Anything new going on your end of the world?
No, well, kinda. I think I may have mentioned to my regular viewers, although I've got a ton of new people all of a sudden, just about upcoming stuff. So people that have been around for a while, you know that my kids are grown up and my daughter lives with her best friend and her son was living with his girlfriend, but then they broke up and he had to move home. And that's how we got the cat in our house and la, 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 la. Well, it looks like the kids have got a new spot now. So it's not all done, but next month they might all move in together, like my son and his sister and the sister's friend and maybe one other person that they know.
Mm-hmm.
So
they're trying to share expenses. Sounds like they're trying to make it easier to live.
Yeah, they found out like an upstairs of a house to rent, so they might be all good together. But so then hubby and I are back to empty nesters. It's just me and him and the dogs then.
Do you have a hard time with having empty nests?
It was kind of nice at first and quiet, but it's been nice having our son back because he came back in April. Not that he's around much because he's working all the time, but he's good company. I will miss the cat. She's very sweet. But she's his cat, not our cat, so she goes with him.
Yeah. All right, I'm going to say hi to everybody in the chat. Let's see, we've got Deb. It looked like that Deb S was first in the chat and Donnelly second. Hello, hello. Hi, Geraldine. It's good to see you. Hey, Jaja. Hey, Sean. Hey, Cindy Good. Hey, Vicky Bush. Vicky says hi to everyone. Sean's in here. Welcome, welcome. Geraldine says it's still snowing and blowing here in Southwest Michigan. And it's cold, cold, cold. And then, let's see. Hi, June Hanson. She says, hi, Katie and everyone. Donnelly says, it as heck down. Oh, hot. It must be hot as heck down there. Okay. Hi, June Hanson. Hello, Gladys. Hello, Donna. And hi, Teresa Louise. How are you? And Cindy Kid says, what is all working on? And Sean says, did he say hi? Okay. So, I canceled my live yesterday because I just needed a day off. I'm still tired. I feel like so anyway, I am going, instead of doing the usual tutorial tonight, I'm just going to work on the channel solo, and I hear feedback from somewhere. I don't know where it's coming from. I got to figure out where it's coming from because it's distracting me.
I've got everything off except my laptop audio, so
yeah, it might be me. Hang on a minute. Nope, I had that muted, so it's not that. Okay, I don't know what that is. It shouldn't be my. That's all. That's all. Okay. Hi, Denise. It's good to see you. Teresa says, hey, everyone. Hey, Katie and Kelly. All right. So what I plan on, what are you working on? Tell them what you're gonna be making.
Oh, I'm making hats for triangles right now for friendship blocks. I'll explain in a second. I'm just logging on YouTube.
Okay. All right. I'm going to continue on working with Katie's Creative Chaos because I just don't feel like having to think tonight. So we're going to do something a little mindless tonight. Denise says, hope you got some. Yeah, I slept, but you know what? I still feel tired. But my eyes are, it's my eyes that's giving me trouble. I don't know. I'm going through one of those little episodes again where my eyes hurt. So I don't know what the heck. Um, it'll pass like it always does. Okay, so when last we sewed together, or when we last worked on this block, I was working on two blocks at the same time here, and I got sashing on two sides, and I still needed to get the sashing on the small part of the block and get these
Okay.
hourglasses sewn together. So I got to work on that, and I'll have two of them to work on, and then that'll give us 4 blocks, and I think I'm gonna go ahead and probably try building a couple more blocks, so that we have at least 6. Because I think I have I actually need to make maybe 3 more, so I have 7. I can go ahead and start sewing together. But anyway,
What does the block look like, Katie?
they look like this. Yeah, they're very scrappy, but they're built like this.
Oh, gotcha.
And I've already sewn
Cool.
6 together, I think, just so I could get an idea. But now I figured out how many I'm gonna do across we're gonna go 4 wide by 5 down, I think is the plan. And then it'll be a nice little twin size, especially after I put the border around it, because there's a bunch of seams on here. So, and then let's see. Hello, everyone. Anyone snowed in? Yeah, I got snow, but it's not tons of it. Hi, hello, Gina. Welcome, welcome. All right.
Don't want to see my sunny backyard? Kinda.
No snow, huh?
No, well, right here, nothing. But my city is mostly flat and almost sea level. However, outskirts of town are up higher. So some parts of my city do have snow.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Like, I don't know if you guys noticed that the dogs running around in the snow on New Year's, but my son and my daughter had to drive like 40 minutes east to like kind of in the mountains to get that snow.
Okay, got you.
My neighbors have been mowing their lawns the last few days.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
So the grass is growing for them to have to mow.
Yeah. We get a little bit of sun and slightly warm. Well, see, the thing was, when it was raining, it was like 11 degrees. I don't know what that's late, high 50s, 60s, something like, I don't know, whatever. Reasonably warm. About, like cool off the sun. But of course, some rain, some sun, boom.
Yep, that'll do it. Unless this cool season stuff, which could be potentially what it is.
So unlike a lot of my fellow Canadians, we don't get much winter. There is a joke that goes around every year that winter in Canada is great. We love watching it on TV from Vancouver. Because it's not happening to us most of the time.
Yeah, I get that. I mean, it's been quite warm here for a long time here during the winter. All of October, November, and December was sitting at 47 degrees just about every day.
That's pretty warm for you guys.
Yeah, and then the first couple of weeks in January, it kind of buffered back and forth. Right now, the lake is staying frozen, but we still have a mandate to stay off the lake because the lake's not frozen enough.
Oh.
Yeah, every time it looks like it's going to start turning that white color, that it'll turn, which usually means it's safe enough to walk on. We get warm air from the south, and yeah, it melts it a little, or it warms up just enough to be annoying.
Yep. Okay, I gotta move that camera back. It's bothering me.
Yeah, so far I have not seen anybody even. Sometimes people will sneak onto the lake, even though there's a mandate.
Okay. Whoopsie.
Usually it's the kids being all risky about it. Okay, let me see here. Hi Lee, welcome, welcome. Hi everyone listening as Word Vlog channel. Kelly says, can you see what I'm doing? Yes, we can see what you're doing. Hi Linda Parsons, welcome, welcome.
Oh, pins.
All right, I need to use the 4.5.
This is going to turn into a sneak peek for you, what I'm doing here.
Okay.
Because the reason why I have a whole bunch more new subscribers is because of this. Well, for one of the things is the thing I'm doing with Donna and all them.
Mm-hmm.
And Donnell, the back to basics thing. I've got 2 blocks, May and August. I know what I want to do. I just got to do them. But I have a bunch of fellow Canadians and one of our friends in New Zealand. We're doing a challenge thing where we each. I did a post about it. I have to revise the people because one person changed, so I got to do a new post and put new links back in. I just got to do that on the weekend probably. My personal one is not until May, but there's 2 people before me, so I have to do my part. Like I have to do my challenge, and then you know what I mean. Mm-hmm. The first one's Brenda, Conquering Mount Scrapmore. So I already have that in the works. That's somewhere else. So when I do my video, like Brenda does her video, we all upload the same day. So Brenda says, hey, my challenge is blah, blah. And I put Brenda's little clip in my video and I say, I'm doing the challenge this way. Right? Make sense?
Yeah.
So one of the people is doing a challenge is use orphan blocks. I don't have orphan blocks. People that watch me a lot know that I just kind of go on the pattern and I wing it and I change stuff as I want to. And if something doesn't work out, well, I don't use it. But that thing that I don't use goes in my scrap bin and gets cut up and becomes part of a crumb block. I don't save stuff that doesn't work. I also do not test blocks out. So therefore, I do not have orphan blocks that I can use. I know I'm probably weird in the quilting community that I don't have orphan blocks, but I don't. So these are going to be my orphan blocks. Pretend.
Yeah, I have some orphan
blocks. I will
blocks.
explain. Everyone's just going to have to go with it.
I think I finally have me a little bit of a list of what I'm going to do for this year. I'll make an announcement in February about what I'm going to do for all of 2026. But there's a couple of collabs you already know about. One is I'm doing joining Sherry to sew the Alice's Wonderland.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, we're going to be doing that, and then Shonda and I will be doing the sew along socialites. So that'll be 2 of the collabs I'll be doing. Me and Sean still have some finishing up to do with Star Climber, and we'll finish that up. The Star Climber will be ended in February, and then we still have Stitch It to finish, but I'm not sure. I don't have an ending date for that yet. And then of course I got all these other things that I'll finish up because I started them in February, and that's when I'll start some new stuff. I think I have a couple cool ideas I want to do with the channel, but I'm not going to tell y'all until I actually announce it. But I will give you a hint. We're going to be, one of the collabs is going to have to do with more charm squares or more 5-inch squares and more. And also I'll be adding into the mix a layer cake, or you can cut 10.5 or 10-inch squares. And the other one, you need to be gathering up all the scraps you have, including crumb scraps, because I have a plan, and I'm not going to tell you what we're going to do with them, but you'll see. You'll see. I think it'll be fun what I've got on my mind.
I don't know how well you can see all this, but I use one of these rulers for doing my Hesper triangles, and I make lines across. I like a
Oh.
sew line
Yeah,
like this.
yeah, yeah. How many half square triangles are you making?
I've got, well, I lost count. I tell you, it's been a day, man. 2, 3, 4. I have 6 sets here.
Nice. Hi, Patty G. Hello, Jim Pollock. Hello, Lori Colvin. Hello, Canadian
Oh, yeah,
Lady.
Lori. Yeah, hi, Jim.
Hello, Lori. Hi. Someone else. Oh, hi, Andrea. I thought there was one more.
Sorry, the tablet's behind me with YouTube on it.
Is it okay to ask where to go to find Kelly's page or video? Sure it is. Hey, Kelly, I should have Kelly in my box. Hang on a minute.
Yeah, can you, yeah, it's your channel. You can do links.
You should be in my bot. If not, then you get to
What do I type?
hang on a minute. Let me see if the bot's going to wake up first.
Okay.
No, I don't have. I should have you in the darn bot, darn it. Because I've interviewed you. Alrighty then. Oh no. You can type exclamation selfie or
Okay.
I'll go look for your channel
Okay,
one.
let me see how it works. Hold on.
Should have been in my bot. Where is my bot at? I thought I had you in here. Unless I listed you under something else.
Oh, there it popped up.
Thank you for sharing that.
Hold on. Vicky Bush wants to know what this is. Okay. Oh, it's kind of dirty. All right. Maybe I don't want to show it. It's the Fons and Porter. I don't know what they call it. You line up the yellow in the middle from corner to corner.
Oh, that's the little thin one. That's the little narrow one. I have one of those.
So then when you draw the line, it's a 1/4 inch away from the middle. So you have 2 sew lines. Rather than putting your foot down and going a 1/4 inch away, you do 2 sew lines instead. I like that better. I find it works more accurately for me. So then you just cut down the middle and press open like usual and square them up.
Okay, yeah, I have one
I
like
don't
that.
have to know what the thing's called. It's Fons and Porter. I do have a shorter one too, but I find it's too short. This one is, just a sec. La 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 la. Where are we? This one is 12 inches.
Hello, Lisa.
So the other one's probably 5. That's my short one. I don't remember. I never use it.
Y'all follow Kelly's channel link. If you're not subscribed to her channel, hop over there and subscribe.
Yeah, I almost made 1,500, or maybe I did. Didn't even know.
You're doing really good. That's really outstanding.
All of a sudden, just lately, because of these 2 things I'm in.
That's awesome.
Which is good.
How you doing, Lisa? Lisa, you're welcome to share your channel by typing exclamation selfie. Any of you who have channels can share your channel by typing exclamation selfie.
Okay.
Okay, I need one of those. Thank you, she says. Denise says, are you all geared up for the storm, Lisa? So are they gonna get hit by? Oh, the winter. There's another winter storm crossing the U.S. I forgot about that.
Good luck with it, Vicky. I hope you like it.
And Lori just shared her channel, so if you've not been to Lori's channel, hop over there and visit hers. And I saw Sean was in here, so I'm gonna share his channel. Sean was in here.
I'm subscribed to everybody. Yeah,
Ladies
Lisa,
in here.
Lori. Yep, I'm good.
And who else do I see in here that I might have in my bot? Man, I have a nasty.
Just hang on. Having issues.
Jim has a channel?
Oh, okay. I might be subscribed to him. I don't know. I can't remember.
I don't know. I didn't know he had a channel. Hey Jim, if you have an active channel, type exclamation selfie because I didn't know you had one. I don't know everything.
Yeah, that's Teresa's. Yeah.
You already shared.
Yeah, Lori's.
Jim says no. And it looks like Lisa. Wait, who's that one that just touched? Yeah, Lisa just shared her channel. Jim needs a channel. He's very talented, is what Lisa said.
Okay. All right. No seam on that one. That's all negatively gross. Okay. I'm going to try to attempt to show you something. See if it works. Okay. Let's scoot this back up a wee bit here.
Rita, you are so funny. Hi, Rita, our resident lurker. Yeah, that looks good.
Sew lines, I haven't pressed it. That's why the red shows up. It's one of those heat erase friction things. But you can see the sew lines better on the dark.
Yep. Is that
so all I
batiks
gotta
in
do is
fact?
cut down the middle and good to go.
Ooh, batikis.
Yes, I like batik. I just dug in my stash and went, I'll use that.
Who is David? He says, hi, David. Who's David? Oh, hi, Elf.
Oh, hi, Rita.
Hello, Elf. Tank. Stopping in for a thumbs up. Thank you for that. I appreciate that.
Oh, yeah, I'm going to do mine too. There we go.
Liking them thumbs up. Every little bit helps.
I do put like cross stitch and other things on my channel, but that'll be kind of limited coming up for the next couple months until I get myself caught up with the obligations I have to get caught up with.
So have you already got all your cruise stuff done?
Pardon?
Have you already got lots of cruise ships set up?
Off and on. Yeah, it's hit and miss. That's why I kind of have to, well, I might have to go because this lady wants to go in May. So it's like pay up time now. And we're trying to do last minute things, which kind of gets complicated. So
I'll get to meet a couple quilters that's coming on a cruise ship.
yeah, there's a bunch of them going. Becca and a bunch of people are going.
Oh, they're not coming to Greenland.
No, they're going to Alaska, I think.
Yeah, I'm talking about here in Greenland. I'll get to meet some quilters because they're going to be on cruise ships, which I think is pretty cool.
I haven't booked a Greenland one. That'd be cool though.
Yeah, we had 79. We had 79 cruise ships last year. seems like it keeps going up, but part of the problem, there's also issues with them. Oh, this is going up here.
I got to email Becca and see when they're coming because I want to meet. If I think they're sailing out of Vancouver, I want to meet up with them.
Yeah, I'm not sure. So I checked into that cruise and it's too expensive. I don't believe it costs that much.
Alaska is expensive.
Yeah, it's like $2,000.
I mean, for what you get, a cruise is still not that terrible because you get fed and entertained and you have your nice room and you go from place to place. So when you break it down, it's not as horrible as you might think. It just, Alaska is more expensive than, say, like a week in Mexico, just because it's Alaska. Part of it's the port taxes, and part of it's everybody and their damn dog wants to go there. So it's popular. Popular. Expensive.
See you later, Lisa. Take care. Hi, Joyce. It's good to see you. And Vicky Bush said you just subscribed to your channel, Kelly.
Oh, great. Thanks, Vicky.
Oh, no, not the boutiques. Oh, no, run and hide, says Rita.
I hope I was helpful, Vicky. I have not any clue where I got that ruler or like I have no. I've had it for such a long time. That's why it's all dirty. I probably should wipe it off.
Hey, Sherry. Another one's channel to share.
Okay.
Joyce says, hi, Kelly. Sorry, thought it was Kathy. Oh.
Okay. Hi, Joyce.
I didn't even see that she had wrote Kathy. Okay.
There.
So what is everybody working on tonight? Let us know in the chat what you're working on. Share with us in the chat what you're working on.
Oh. Okay, both of those are done. Don't mind me as I talk to myself.
I talk to myself a lot too, so it's okay. It's not a problem. Vicky says, yes, you were, Kelly. And Rita says, I just need to stop being so goopy and start doing a live for the most current FPP she's working on. Hey, join the rest of us. Katie, did you get my email? Let me go look.
My husband is playing loud music downstairs now for some reason.
Joyce, check your email. I did answer that email, and let me know if that's okay with you, because I can do that until you get your book. We got lots of people going to be sewing out of that Alice's Wonderland book. It's crazy how many joining in. And I also put up oh, speaking of polls, I posted a poll, 2 polls on my community tab that if you haven't gone and voted, you need to. Has to do with the 1,000 block book, you guys. I need feedback from you guys, so go over there and vote. You'll have to scroll and look for it because now there's been other things posted since then.
Can you guys hear any music?
No, I only hear feedback. But it's not all the time I hear it. It's not your sewing machine. I hear myself. That's why I thought it was my laptop. Becca's on already? She shouldn't be on for another couple hours. Oh, wait, I read that wrong, I guess. Watching Sew Becca later. Okay, gotcha, Vicky. And Donnelly says, darn autocorrect. Vicky says she's hand sewing and working on a quilt. Andrea says she's working on a red quilt for Soft Squares FB challenge for this month. Lori says, Song Sparrow, 3 more flowers. Gina says, not quilting at the moment, darning husband's holy socks. And then Rita says, oh no, talking to yourself. Oh no, not that. And then Denise says the rulers were sold at Joann's at one point, 2 or 3 rulers in a package, different lengths, 1/4 inch seams, search Google. Patty G says, y'all gonna have to excuse me with what I'm doing. I can't do anything about it. I'm very tired, even though I got sleep. Patty G says, hello, Rita. I posted my heirloom bloom block on Alex's community page. Paper sewing is all done. Just need to put the 9 blocks together. Rita says, yes to music, bass music. What music?
My husband was playing something either downstairs or next door in the other room.
I didn't even hear it.
Lori said she didn't hear it either. I would just didn't want it to be like really obvious and then you get like a copyright violation or something. So,
oh, well, it just take my monetization away is all it'll do. Or it'll say I have to share my monetization with someone else on the video. So far, I haven't even had a flag.
okay.
Jim says he doesn't hear music either. It is okay on music, but Rita claims she can hear it.
I guess my laptop mic's half decent.
Oh no. I mean, I'm on my laptop and I don't hear it. But Nikolai says he can hear sounds on when he wears headphones. He can hear things I don't hear on my laptop. Just interesting.
Okay. All right. I think I have all my lines sewn. Now, let me just grab one from down here because I got to redo one that I thought I.
Hey, Jaw. It's good to see you. Jaja says she has an AirPod in, so you might be hearing more than what we hear on our laptop. And Lainey's in here too. Did I miss saying hi to Lainey? I don't even see her. Oh, there you are. Hi, Lainey.
Hi, Lainey. Come on. Okay. Yeah. Now, this goes this way. I'm just sewing something else while I got this foot on here. This is more of the challenge stuff. This one's for Brenda, so you get a sneak peek.
Now you can hear her sewing machine. But it's okay if you're hearing it. I don't have a problem with that. It's not loud.
Okay, good. I was worried my machine was loud.
Don't worry about your sewing machine. It doesn't sound loud to me. And I have my volume turned all the way up.
Again?
I know people don't usually hear mine.
I've never found yours loud, Katie.
Yeah,
Even
mine's
when I'm
not
just
loud.
Not like, you know.
Yeah, it is. It's not loud. Not like that little singer is. That little singer's loud.
There.
Like I need earplug. Katie, I'm so not.
Down there. Put that down there. All right.
Katie, I so not see any question type of posting on Facebook and went click. No, it's on my YouTube community tab, Rita. I didn't post the polls inside the Facebook. It's right on the community tab of YouTube.
You guys want to see what's on the wall?
You got that? Is it finished now?
No, just the top.
Oh, okay. I was wondering if you were done with it yet. Ooh, that is
No,
a
I
big
don't have
one. I
backing
thought
yet.
it was.
I don't have a backing. I don't know what I want to do yet. I'm hoping to go shopping and have inspiration strike.
Sounds good.
And not be expensive. Okay, I'm just going to move the webcam and kind of aim down to the ironing board so you guys can still kind of see what I'm doing here. One sec. There we are, kind of. Yes, no, maybe like so. Okay. I'm just using parchment paper so nothing goes on my squares. My iron looks clean, but you never know.
Yeah, I know what you mean about that.
I
Okay.
gave it a scrub out not long ago. Should be fine, but just in case. Boop. There we go. Okay. Put that down. Now. Sorry, I'm moving you around, everybody. Okay. Close your eyes. I'm going to turn the camera. Okay. I'm going to aim for where I'm going to cut, and hopefully that'll work. Let's go over this way so I can see what I'm aiming at.
Hi, Mona. It's good to see
Oh,
you.
this is 3.5, man.
And thank you, Rita.
Okay.
Yeah,
Right about there. That works. Okay.
there was 2 polls that I posted.
That's better. Okay.
Ooh,
Okay, now, to be very sure, I have the edge of the ruler right along the corner to corner line and, whoops, as I move it, haha, and the 1/4 inch line is on a sew line. Perfect. Cut. Voila.
Shirley Fishing's going well right now, or it was I didn't talk to him yesterday, but the day before yesterday, he said fishing was still going really well. They had See, I can't remember. I think they had 150 tons or something like that. They probably have more than that now because I haven't talked to him since Wednesday, I think it is.
Oh, that's a lot.
Well, that the ship will hold 700 tons.
Whoa.
But the fishing's going really well because they got that 150 tons in like less than a week. So it was worth 3 million Danish kroners.
Awesome.
So that's really good price. So maybe they're up to like a couple hundred tons now, I hope. I asked him if he knew when they were going into port. He said he didn't know yet. He's thinking after the first of the month.
There we go. That one's a little off.
And it looks like he's got to go to Denmark for getting his license updated for paramedic.
Oh.
So that means I get to go with him. And we're
That'll
gonna
be cool.
take Nora with us, and then just do a little mini vacation after his schooling's done.
That'll be nice, Katie.
Yeah, we can go see his dad. We can go see his sister. I can go to IKEA and go hunt for some of those out of the way places that have quilt shops that I haven't. I'll always miss out on going finding because they're not in. There's like sewing machine shops and stuff like that in Copenhagen, and then they have a really big. I think it's called Stove or something like that. So most of their fabrics along the lines of clothing and making house things and stuff, not so geared toward quilters.
Okay. Again. There we go. All cut in half now. All right, I'm going to scoot this back around again. Beep. I hope y'all can see me. Beep, beep. There we go. Okay. Press him open.
So if you guys want to ask Kelly any questions, you're welcome to do so. Ask him in the chat.
Yep, I'll be back to chat in a sec.
It's been a while since she's been on the channel.
By the way, if anybody cares, I cut my squares at 5 inches. And now that I got them all pressed, I'm going to square them up to 4.5.
Is the lighter color batik too, or just the blue is batik?
And they're both. They're both batik.
Okay, that's what I was wondering. Oh, that's going to look really nice because I just love batikis.
The background is the dark blue, and the light blue is going to be the...
I thought it looked like it was a light blue.
Yeah. I haven't cut the middle squares yet, though, in light blue. I've only done some of them. Like, I was hoping to get all my cutting done, and I couldn't because of everything that happened already this morning, so... Unfortunately. So I might have to go grab the fabric and just cut some center squares. Come on. Stay. There.
Okay. Ooh. Okay. Now then, let's get.
Ah, shoot. Come on. Behave.
Hello, New Times. What's your first name? Hi, Chris. Chris says, Happy Friday, everyone. I just came in from an errand and say
Okay.
saw 8 heavy-duty utility trucks on the interstate driving for the strategic locations for our winter event coming up. That's good that they're getting prepared. They need to bury all the lines up underneath the ground, and then they wouldn't have a problem.
Let me come back to chat. I'm taking a pressing break and I'm coming back to chat. You're gonna have to just look at my plain block.
Okay.
So.
Hi, Derek.
New Times Derek. Okay. There we go.
Okie dokie. Let's get this in
Hey,
here.
bud. See you around, Vicky.
I think this is the first time you've been in the chat, Derek. Welcome to the channel.
Mona.
We got lots of people in here right now. Oh, I don't seem so lively tonight, but I'm sorry about that. I'm just really tired.
Oh, I like it.
Like it.
Sometimes I have a good plan, don't I?
Mm-hmm.
Winging it pays off.
Derek says, yeah, this is my new channel. You can type exclamation selfie if you want to share your channel, Derek. You're more than welcome to. Exclamation selfie.
Come on. There we go.
Okay, now I got this where I want this. Let's go ahead and mark this first block. All right, we're going to sew the side on first. Yeah, we're going to sew the side on first, but I need to mark it first.
Okay. I probably have more of these than I actually need. I just kind of cut some.
See you later, Jim. Have a good one. Katie, maybe adopting a donkey. My associate raised him and now taking me. Donnelly says, Katie, maybe adopting the donkey. My associate raised him and now talking me into co-adopting him. Henry, he's mischievous and we are only handlers he gets along with. I don't know, laugh out loud. Donkeys are funny. They're also very opinionated.
One of our dogs named Henry. He came to us with his name, so we did not change it.
Ah, gotcha.
One of the people that, I forget who it was, commented on my video of making the bandanas. Because the boys are going to go to the groomers on the 12th.
Yeah.
And I'm making Valentine bandanas. So she says, make sure you put the bandanas on them and take a picture. So I'll remember to do that. I'll put it on my community post.
Okay.
If I remember. My handsome boys. Okay. All right, there's a pile of those ready to go to be squared up. If I've got extra, I'll make a pinwheel or something. We'll see. Probably have enough.
Mona says her dog is named Henry too. And then, hello, Opal. Welcome, welcome. Katie, I love watching your channel as I am quilting.
Okay.
Thank you. Nice to meet you too. Sorry I wasn't live last night. I needed to take a day off. And I really felt like I wanted one day off, but I'm like, nope, keep taking days off. Not a good idea.
Okay, let's go back to me again.
But I did cut myself completely off social media yesterday.
Okay.
Too much noise.
There we go. That's better. I'm hot now for all that ironing. Hunch over the ironing, you know? Oh, okay. All right, scoot that back up. I just subscribed to Derek.
Donnelly says Henry is only 3, but we raised him like a human, but others cannot handle him. So looks like he has to be ours now. And then Derek says, I work at an animal shelter and hospital, and we have a lot of cats and dogs. I can imagine. Denise says, if you feel you need time off, yes, you should take as much as you need. Yeah, I'm just tired.
Okay, Katie, I just got that contact from my client, so I'm gonna have to love you guys and leave you, but I'm gonna leave you playing. I will come back, okay?
Okay,
I know we got a lot of time left, right?
Yeah,
okay.
That's okay. Go ahead. I knew you were gonna do that.
Okay, see everybody in a bit. Here, you can look at my blocks for right now.
Yep. Or her iron. Point the camera. It's a quilt on the wall.
Okay, there you go. You can't see the whole thing, but
and everybody can admire it.
Okay, back shortly.
Okay. Shirley says a couple months before my husband passed, he adopted a kitten. His name is Jack. He is quite the character. I'll bet he is. Derek says, yeah, I'm probably going to do a pop-up live stream tomorrow about the snow. Cool. Yeah, where do you live, Derek? Bye all, dinner time here, says Mona. See you later, Mona. Thank you for dropping in. Derek says, yeah, I'm taking too much time off and now I'm paying for it because I need to get my watch hours up. Yeah. Cool news time. We have biggest rescue in South Florida. We have 60 horses alone. Ah, Missouri. I keep yawning. It seems like I can't stop. It'll pass eventually. Has anyone ever watched the TV series The Resident? It's kind of interesting. Even a camel, laugh out loud. 2 of our ducks went to Hollywood with Alphabet producers, soon to be in commercials as well. Derek, so you have 2 channels, Fuzzy Adventures? Ask Lori. Recommend a song that's been popping in up on YouTube. It says it's called Let's Go, Let God. Let Go, Let God by Zania Monet. Kind of gospel, but very soothing. Oh, okay. I don't listen to too much gospel music. Right now I have Dimanche's music in my brain. Oh, and then the other thing I've had in my brain is oh, what was the other song? Oh, Ricky Don't Lose That Number song, which is hilarious. I don't know why I have that song in my head. Ricky Don't Lose That. Lori says, okay, now I'm sub to both. Thank you, Lori. That's very cool of you. Oh, I thought I put a pin over there and I didn't. Yeah, fuzzy. I've seen Fuzzy Adventures in Kevin's channel, but I don't think I've seen the other one in Kevin's channel. Yeah, I'm looking to get my cat cafe driving video likes and views up. That's a good idea. Watch hours and views are the hardest thing to keep up, keep stable. At least I think it is, in my opinion. I hate when songs get stuck and for no reason, like why in the world would Surfer Girl pop into my head? I know the feeling, but I've been a bit on a binge watching some of Dimanche's stuff and but this one song he sings is so beautiful. Even and for us that like dark kind of videos, it's a lot of fun to watch his video too. Okay, now let's get some pinning done here on this side. How about Superboy? Oh yeah, I don't know that song. Oh, Surfer Boy. All right, we almost got this ready to sew on one side. This is the tedious part, but it's okay because I'm just taking my time. And sew it. Yeah, I hear echo. I like Steely Dan too. Let me look at that poll and see where we are on that poll. That's odd. So let's look at the poll. Right now we have 35 votes on the poll, and the question is, what does nadir mean? 17% so far voted on something very relevant. 9% have voted on pentacle. 23% have voted on nothing, and 51% has voted on the lowest point. So if you haven't voted yet, put in a vote. May we see the block you're working on? Sure. Let me get it out from underneath the machine. I'm working on another one of my blocks for the Katie's Creative Chaos sew along. Now I'll show it to you in just a second. So this is the top. Yeah, this is the side. I haven't got the top half put on here yet. So this is where it is right now. Now I've got to sew the top half on, but I need to go press this first. Okay, now we're side put on. Oh, I just realized I have a camera missing. What in the world? Hang on, I gotta fix this other camera. For some reason it's off. Probably because it needed. Let me fix this. Can't get this camera back up again. It's just my cell phone that I use as a camera. For some reason it shut off. That's why you couldn't see what I was working on. Hi, Andy. Sorry I haven't been on your live the last couple of days. I took a couple of days off from social media. I needed to get sleep. And I still feel tired for some strange reason. How you been doing, Andy? Come on, give me this. This thing's being slow. I need my camera back. Where to go today but getting better. Well, I hope you get to feeling better quickly. And get back on your feet again. Dee says, I'm going to have to open another tab and play some Steely Dan Deacon Blues. Yeah, I wish I could play music in the background, but that's not allowed. Well, you can if you have the right kind of music, but I don't even know how to set up for that. This block is a bit messy. It doesn't matter how precise you get, you still end up with sometimes with wonky blocks. I've had that crud just when I think I'm over it, it comes back worse like now. Uh-oh. I hope you get to feeling better, Joyce. Fortunately, knock on wood, I haven't had influenza this year for a change. But it could be because I'm not going out in public much except during the summertime. I didn't see the finished horse. I need to go look at the video where you finished that horse. This block's going to be finished here in a minute. Excited, not the word, laugh out loud. I want first one chicken head horse. Huh? I want first one chicken head horse. I don't know what that means. It will be the most beautiful horse in the world. Joyce says, I don't know how I got it. I don't even leave my house other than to check my mail. Anyone come to your house and visit you, Joyce? I can tell you that one time or last year, my husband helped a little old man that had fell down in the middle of the road, helped pick him up out of the road and get him to the side of the road. And within the next day, he had whatever that little old man had. Why do you call, oh, chicken head horse. Gotcha. Does it have a chicken head as a head? Is that why you call it chicken head? Hey, Raven, good to see you. Let's see. What can I ask? Let's ask a question. We need to ask a question. Let's see. All right, let's ask this question. If you had a, you only have one choice from this question. If you had a chance, someone paid your way to go visit these two states, which state would you choose? Would it be Hawaii or would it be Alaska? Let me know. Would it be Hawaii or would it be Alaska? Which state would you visit? You only have a choice of one. Would it be Hawaii or would it be Alaska? Let's see. Andy says Hawaii. Sewing Bush says Hawaii. Raven says both on my list is 1 and 2. Bonnie says Hawaii because it's warmer. Joy says Hawaii. Jean says Alaska. Sherry says Hawaii. Lori says Hawaii. And then Andy said, I almost got sent to live with my uncle when he was stationed in Hawaii when I was a teen. Oh, that's cool. That would have been a cool experience, Andy. Raven says the snow wasn't so bad on the way back because it was cold. All right. So we got a few answers on that question. So let's ask another one. If you had the chance to visit these two countries, which would it be? Greenland or Australia? Which would you visit? Thank you, Andy, for asking everybody to give a thumbs up. Yeah, y'all hit that thumbs up button, please. Would you go to Greenland or would you go to Australia? Chris says Hawaii. Hi, Chris. Andy says Greenland, of course. Come on, you guys, answer the question. Bonnie says Australia. Jean says Greenland for sure. Why are you asking such hard choices? They're both giant islands. Because I can. Because it's fun to ask silly little questions. And actually, Australia is not an island, it's a continent. Jean said, Greenland, sure. Greenland, sure. Laney says, hard to choose, but I guess I think Australia as well. Lenny says, heard more about it, and I guess that's why. Then Raven says, Australia, because Greenland probably wouldn't let me do a hunting vacation and ship it home. Nope. There's laws about trophy hunting. You could trophy hunt muskox, but you're going to pay a lot of money. And when you get to go hunting for that, the game warden tells you which one you can dispatch, and then you have to butcher it and haul all of it back down the mountain yourself. The game warden doesn't help with that. It's to teach respect of nature. Raymond says, I wouldn't want to trophy hunt. I want to ship all the meat home. Yeah, if you want a regular hunt, you probably could. I mean, I don't know. I guess it would depend on the United States law. I know we can't ship shrimp to the kids because of the FDA laws. Not allowed. Andrew says, but since I do not do well traveling, I probably would not go to either. Oh, all you gotta do is press this, and then I'll show it to you. Okay, we got another block done. Okay. Now we'll start on the next one. Andy says, yay. And Bonnie says, pretty. And Joyce says, yeah, I like that. Raven says, oh, that's pretty. Andrea says, awesome, that is very pretty. Lori says, love it, Kate. She's sleeping underneath the desk because I gave her something to eat before the live. All right, let's get this next one read out. Already got one of these pinned right here. Okay. So this one's ready to sew already, and then I just have to sew this piece onto this one, and then I can start joining them. How many are you going to make for the quilt? Okay, so I already have I think it's 4. So the plan is for this is I've already got 4 across by 2 down. I'm going to make this 5 across, 5 wide, 5 blocks for the width, and yeah, 5 blocks for the width, and then I'm going to go 6 down. So that means I need to make, because it'll be wide enough when I add that extra. I am not explaining this right. Joyce says, I'm sorry, Katie, I'm going to have to go. Have a good day, y'all. Thank you for coming. So anyway, it's going to be 5 blocks across, 6 down. And these are 16 and
disregard background chatter. I have something else going on at the moment.
Okay, so that's what the plan is, and it'll make it a twin size, and then I'll put like probably either 3.5 inch or 4 inch border to go around it, and then to lock in all these seams. Food coma, says Chris. Let me see what time it is. We're doing pretty good. 7:30, 8:30. We're an hour and a half in now, so we're doing pretty good with this. We'll get this second one done, and then I can I'm got to finish up with some pinwheels that I have up here, and then which will not pinwheels, half square triangles to make into hourglass blocks, and then I will be able to put some more blocks together. I cannot wait to see your layout, says Andrea. Yeah, it's coming along. It's just taken a while because there's so many pieces to this. And I don't feel like I made one bit of a dent in my 5-inch squares, but I know I have because I've used I think I've used 3 charm packs now. Pretty sure I'm pretty close to it anyway. Did you ever get more thread? Nope.
Okay, done, back.
Welcome back.
Oh. For some weird reason, my phone wants to record phone calls now.
Huh.
I don't know why. I haven't changed any settings in this phone. I don't know what's going on. Okay. Weird.
No, Denise, I haven't been able to get any more thread right now.
Huh. Strange. Okay, my client's all set, so I'm good to go. Okay, now what was I doing? I lost my whole thought process on this now.
We're working on them half square triangles.
Okay, square enough. That's what I was gonna do. Okay.
Andrew, you have a point. I mean, I only showed you like 141 of them.
Okay. Let me see where I'm at here. Okay. Wake the iron up.
What kind of phone do you have, Kelly?
I have a Samsung phone. And no, it has not done an update recently, and I don't know why it's doing this.
Mine didn't have sound on it for 2 days and then Nikolai called me. He called me yesterday, I think it was, and I heard the phone vibrating, and I said, you know, I can't hear my phone making sounds. He says it's not making any noise at all. I'm like, no, I don't know what I did, but I shut off all the sounds. I accidentally pushed the slider on the side of the phone. He says, you know that little slider that's on the side of your phone? I said, yeah. He says, pull it all the way down. So I did, and then I had sound. So somehow or another, I pushed it up and didn't even know I had done it.
Oh, there it is. My small ruler disappeared. Okay. When I first did the phone call too, it was feedbacking my own voice to. I was calling the Norwegian Cruises travel agent line, which I have done countless times before, and has not been a problem.
Yeah.
So I don't know what's going on.
You know, I always with Norwegian Air. I love flying with them.
Okay. Four and a half. Yeah, sorry, this is going to be kind of boring, me squaring these up.
How many are you squaring up?
I just want to get a few going, so I have something to work with. Because I likely don't need them all anyway. I just sort of made a pile of them just to see that I had enough of them. And I don't even have my center square yet out of the light blue, so I can't do anything. I'm gonna have to go get that fabric and cut it. I thought today I would have all kinds of time, and then a bunch of other stuff happened, and au contraire. What do we at? Oh, we're about 3 o'clock, so I'm probably good for like another hour anyway, and that's it.
I figured we would stop at right as Donna's supposed to start.
When's that?
She starts at 10 o'clock my time, which would be 9, 8, 7 Eastern.
So that's 4 o'clock. Yeah, that's 4 o'clock for me. Okay.
So I figured I'd stop at that time frame.
Okay, that
I'm
one's
not gonna run it over today.
There we go. There we go.
Now tomorrow night I might run it over. I don't know. We'll see.
Come on. Oh, damn it. With the scissors. Come on, you. I probably need a new blade.
She thinks they had a special going this weekend.
I probably need a new blade.
Let's get this marked.
Okay, that's pretty good. These are almost at 4.5 already. I just have to tighten them up a little bit.
Funny you're working with 4.5 because I am too.
So the friendship star is supposed to be 12 inches finished, so.
Oh, nice. It's gonna be a big block.
I have made these before. They're not that hard. It's just, going through all the particulars, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Come on, don't move. There. Oh, there's a little bit there. Okay. Come on. There's 3. Oh, okay, well, there's 4. I can conceivably make a block now. I just need a center square. What do we got here? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So theoretically, I can make 3 blocks if I want. All right, let's leave those aside for right now. And I'm just going to run and grab the blue fabrics. Uno momento.
Joshua says, okay, late night tomorrow and I'll get a Pepsi. Yep, I'll go late tomorrow. Because I need to like get some things. Yeah, I need to sew. But today so I'm like, nope, not today.
Yeah, some days I feel it more than others for sure. Some days I don't want to think that hard. Oh, okay. I just got a notion from my tablet that the battery's running low, so.
Yep.
I'm getting off YouTube there. Sorry, everybody. No YouTube. Sit down. Okay. I just got to give this a press before I cut it. It's kind of gone wonky on me.
Lots of snakes in Australia.
I went and visited my cousin there 30 odd years ago and she was warning me.
Oh, Lori's leaving too. Have a good evening, Lori.
See you, Lori.
She says she's got to get dinner going.
Yeah, we might have to work on that too. I think we're just having steak, but I was thinking of doing twice baked potatoes, maybe, if the spirit moves me.
I think I'm going to make some meatloaf right with grapes on it for a couple of days.
We're not feeding our son tonight. He works today and then he's off to do something else. He works at the local breweries there's two divisions of the brewery that he's a brewer at. The main one in Abbotsford, the city next door, he is one of several brewers. They run shifts because they have to keep the canning line going. They have a big tap room. They have to have supply all the time. But the one here in Chilliwack is not as big, and he is the only brewer. So he works Tuesdays and Fridays there. But he has some of his buddies from where he used to work going to the brewery tonight to have beers. So he was going to go and do his day of work and then just stay there and have pizza with his friends. Okay.
Sounds like he's gonna have some fun.
We have a brick pizza oven at the brewery, so
Ooh.
they got really good pizza. Sorry, that's my phone going, by the way, that boat horn honking in the background. I'm getting texts. Okay, oh, this is going to be problematic. Just a sec. Laptop is kind of taking up room on my cutting mat at the moment, so let's just scoot this over a little bit. So I can cut a strip off. And then put it back.
Hi, Rachel. It's good to see you.
Hi, Rachel. Okay. Cut a little bit extra.
Hi, Rachel. You can share your channel if you want. Type exclamation selfie.
4.5.
If it's the same Rachel, I think it is. Sky
4.5.
Be great in Greenland. Yep.
There we go.
I've been posting Northern Light pictures over. Made a short out of pictures. A YouTube short with a bunch of Northern Light pictures, and then I also posted a few new pictures over there on my community tab as well.
There.
All to see. The sun has been really busy over the last year. Oh, no channel, she says. So she's a different person.
Okay. Sorry, this is boring view.
We're fine.
Squares out. Yeah, I think really soon it's going to be time to have a beverage with hubby too.
Yes, indeed, Donnelly.
Almost time for happy hour.
Just a lady from Maine, says Rachel.
Okay, there's 2. One there. I only need one
I need to come
more.
up with another silly question. Let's see.
One more. Come on. There. Okay, 2 there, 1 there that I need extra in case I screw it up. All right. Rearrange again. I really do have a decently sized sewing room, honestly.
I was thinking you must have
only so
got a
many ways I
good
can
cutting table.
put the laptop up and yeah. I gotta go put the laptop somewhere. I gotta put the camera somewhere. Yes, I'm old school. I like a mouse. I hate that little thing on the board. It bugs me.
Yeah, I have a cordless mouse myself.
I don't mind cordless, but it has to be a mouse. I don't like that little doodad on the, you know, the thing on the on the tablet on the
On the
what am I
laptop.
trying to say? Laptop. I hate that. I'll be 57 years old in March, and I like old school things. All right, let's see if I can lay this out. I gotta. There's two. There's one. Oh, hang on one sec. Tiny bit more trimming. Got a dog ear here. Boop.
Let's see. What can I ask?
Oh, sorry. I think I was googling the laptop.
All right. Let's talk about the poll, and then we'll give you all the answer. So we have 46 votes for the poll tonight, or today, depending on where you are in the world.
There's
It
one.
says, what does Nadia mean? Is it something very relevant for the, oh my gosh. 15% chose something very relevant. 9% chose pinnacle. 24% chose nothing. And 52% voted the lowest point. And the answer is the lowest point. That's the answer for that word. So 52% of you got the answer right.
Okay. So a center square, 1, 2, 3, 4 of those. And I need some backgrounds. Grab some of those. So there's the middle. And then we go, see if I remember how to do this. Like so. Like so. And like so. Ah, there we go. Look at that. And then we have one of those there. One of those there. One of those there.
Yeah, that's going to be a good size friendship star.
Voila. Cute, huh?
Yep, it's beautiful.
Now it's pretty much like a 9 patch.
Yeah.
So
Definitely.
I'm going to put my 1/4 inch foot on instead of this foot. Just a minute. I think I'm going to switch out threads and sew with blue as well. If I don't wind up using these for anything, I will have 3 12-inch finished blocks, 12.5 unfinished blocks. I can make a table runner. If I won't. There we go.
Bonnie says she likes the colors are pretty.
Thank you much. That was a go through my stash and find stuff that look good. And they're both Batik. Could not tell you what brand. This blue, the dark blue might be a Toscana blender. I'm not sure. I've had it for ages. I don't remember. Okay. There we go. Okay. I'm going to move that over. I'm just going to move these out of the way a little bit here. Okay, actually, let's do it this way. 1 second. I changed my mind how I want to lay this out in order to sew it. Less likelihood of me messing it up if I do it this way.
Sharon. Hello, Katie. I'm late. I was in a class at my local quilt shop. No one's ever
Hi,
late.
Sharon.
And Rachel says it's been a while since I caught your live. How's life? Any plans for coming to the States?
There we go.
I was going to come to the States in March, but I think I'm going to have to park my behind until we see what's going to happen. Because I don't want to get stuck in the United States and can't come home. So we're just gonna sit it. I'm gonna wait and see what happens. And I guess I'll just have to pay a late fee for my expired driver's license.
Oh, okay.
Which really sucks because I don't like paying late fees. But it is what it is. Raven says she's back from making dinner. Kelly, that is a nice sewing room, she says. Yeah, it is a nice sewing room.
Oh, thank you. It used to be our daughter's bedroom once upon a time.
Raven, I agree with you. I don't know, Rachel. I got something from my friend. It might be possible for me to do it online, but when I called and asked them about doing it online, she said, "Does your license have the real ID star on?" And I'm like, "No." And then she informed me I probably would have to come and do it in person, which I'm like, well, that's kind of silly because I have a passport. So why do I need a star on my driver's license? Stupid. Florida's all. I don't think I'll have much trouble if I if I want to go to Denmark, I don't think I'll have any trouble coming back and forth that way. At least I hope not. I don't think I would because I actually have a residency card, and all I have to do is show my residency card in Copenhagen, and they're like, okay, go. If they're putting any kind of slowdown of American passports going through, and I don't think they would do that anyway. They're not petty like that.
Okay. Let's make sure I got this right. Just a minute.
Yeah, I don't think so either, Bonnie, because my friend Melanie told me that they did the same thing in New York. I've never renewed
Okay,
online.
that's good.
This is the first time me doing it.
This top one might not be worth it, but oh no, yeah, no,
Always
that's
didn't
wrong.
renew
Okay,
my license because I was already in the
that's
States.
wrong. That one's good. This one's not.
Yeah, that's what I thought it was for too, Raven. And since I have
There.
a passport, why would I need to pay extra for the real ID? That makes no sense.
Right. Okay, just a minute. I got to stand back and look at it. That's correct. Okay, good.
Okay, thank you for telling me that, Rachel. I'll definitely look into that then. Because I really don't see the need for it when I have a passport. I don't even show my driver's license when I fly domestically. I just give them my passport.
We use our passports internally to fly around Canada too. Like, you got it, you might as well use it, right?
You want to hear something interesting? We don't have to even show a passport to fly domestically inside Greenland. We don't have to show any of that. Now, with everything being epically overcharged right now, that might change. I don't know if it'll change or not. I guess it'll be up to the Greenland government whether they do it or not. The only place you have to actually show your passport is when you're flying in and out of the country, which makes total sense to me because, you know.
Okay.
I really don't see them trying to make it hard for Greenlanders.
There, that goes there like that. That goes there like that.
What I didn't know was there's 39 Americans that live in Greenland, and I didn't know that. I only know of
That goes there like that.
now what parts of Greenland I don't know.
Huh, look at that. I think I got it right.
It looks good.
Sometimes I don't screw up. Sometimes I do it correctly. Wow, who'd have thought?
My passport, so Denise, usually when I have to renew my license, and if my passport's within a year of needing renewing, I'll go ahead and renew it. And mine was going to come, I needed to renew mine next year in December. So I thought, well, while I'm in the States, I should go ahead and take care of it while I'm in the States. Because normally I don't go to the States but every other year, which is why I needed to do it this year because I plan on traveling this year and not traveling next year. But now, if I don't travel to the States this year, I'll do it next year and then I'll just get it renewed then. But then my license, unless I can get it done online, will have been expired for a year, which would be bad.
Okay.
You shouldn't need a real ID if you're not going to fly. And, you know, if you're someone that doesn't travel, you know, without a passport. If you're not going to fly, what's the point? Flew to Canada last spring and only showed my passport. No one asked for my driver's license. Yeah, my license is never asked for either. I always just use my passport when I'm getting on an airplane.
Well, see, the thing is with passports, they are officially a federal document for your country.
Yeah, exactly.
Now, I'm assuming that, like you in the States, your state driver's license is with your state, like same here.
Yeah, but the state driver's license is so you can drive.
Right, but it's a state ID, not a, you know what I mean?
Well, they don't. actually, you can get a state ID if you don't drive, and it's not a driver's license; it's an
Yeah.
actual identification.
Same. I have a BC ID because I don't drive. My husband does. He has a BC driver's license for the province of British Columbia.
Yeah,
But our passports are federal, Passport Canada.
yeah. Now I couldn't use my passport if I got pulled over by a cop. Of course not. That's the
No.
purpose of the driver's license.
Yeah. So they're kind of for two different purposes, really.
Yeah, and I'm
I
not
guess.
complaining about the driver's license itself. I'm complaining that they want to force you into paying extra to get a real ID when you really don't. It's not necessary
Yeah.
if you're just using it for driving.
Yeah, I see what you mean. It's kind of doubling up when you don't need to.
Yeah, exactly. It's stupid.
Yeah.
It's just another way for them to, I don't know, something.
Okay, these are semi together. I didn't web them as best as I could have because I screwed one up with it. There. So
Denise says she has a military ID, so she don't even have to get a real ID. See, there you go.
yeah, see, then there's all that too, right?
Yeah. So it would just make no sense. This just takes more money for them to get, I guess.
Okay, so that's going to go over this way. Just want to make sure that I'm just gonna.
Sharon says, I'm sewing the Lori Holt Scarecrow quilt. She has tiny little squares, only 1 inch. Wow, really?
Good gravy.
I thought that scarecrow was big. There's not much left after you take a 1/4 inch seam. Ouch. I read that for a passport renewal, yes, it does take 6 weeks, Denise. About 6 weeks. That's why I always fly into Florida first when I know I'm going to renew mine, get it filed with the courthouse, and then have it mailed to California because that's usually my last. That's where I get ready to fly back to Greenland from is California, and so it gets mailed to California.
My husband and I are trying to redo ours because they expired in November, and he's got to go online and do an account for him, but they only let you do so many online accounts per day, and I haven't got to do mine yet.
Yeah.
So once we have the account, then we can go get our pictures and upload the pictures and fill the whole thing in and send it. Otherwise,
Yeah.
you got to go into the local office and stand around forever.
Yep.
Pain
Now,
in the arse.
Raven, our Florida license does prove we have U.S. citizenship. I mean, you provide them with a birth certificate and
You're
everything.
right.
It's proof that we're a citizen of the United States. So them coming up with a real ID is just plain stupid.
Okay, those look like decent seams.
The same thing. You got to show a birth certificate. You have to show a birth certificate to get a passport.
Yeah, initially you do. That's why we're trying to get ours because they give you like a 6-month grace period to renew. Because this will be like passport number, I don't know, 5 or something like that, probably. Otherwise, you got to start fresh.
Yeah, and I'd rather not do that. I don't want to. I can't get stuck over here without a passport because that would be bad.
Yeah.
Very bad. Unless I had dual citizenship, then it wouldn't be a big deal because I'd have a Danish passport too. There's something we're going to work on, but there's some things I need to deal with first before I try doing dual. Not all states require birth certificate.
There.
For real, Raven, because my Florida does. I had to provide my birth certificate to prove that I was old enough and I was who I was. How can you get a driver's license without a birth certificate? What states doesn't ask for birth certificates? Bonnie, I've had this discussion about not doing it online. I could, but the risk of it getting lost between here from the United States to here is too risky. I need to do it in person where I know it's going to arrive where I want it to go.
Okay.
The more liberal on immigration states don't require. Really? Can you name a state? Name a state that actually does not require birth certificates.
I like it. All right, hold on now. Excuse me.
Washington? I'll have to ask my friend about that.
No, seam up. Look at that. My seam's nest. Yes. Ha! Ooh, there we go. Let's just pin that. Just to be sure. Looks beautiful.
Yeah, I agree with that, Bonnie. You shouldn't have to resew your birth certificate if you already have a driver's license, because in Florida, we provide our birth certificate to get our license. I provided it when I was 15 years old. I shouldn't have to do it again at 63 years old. Just saying, it's stupid.
It's redundant bureaucracy.
Yes, it is.
Okay. That still looks fine. Corner lined up. Okay, fingers crossed.
Wow, that's interesting, Raven. Who'd have thunk it?
Okay.
I don't think for 1 minute they didn't log it in Florida, Raven. So I didn't have to repeat show my birth certificate after I got it at 15. But when you go for a real ID, you've got to take your birth certificate, which is stupid.
Okay. That feels, just a minute. Yeah, that feels okay. All right.
IDs. Well, there's a difference between an ID and a driver's license. I'm talking about a driver's license.
Moment of truth. Oh, not bad. Look at that.
It looks good.
Okay, do the next one.
And in Florida, when your children are born in Florida, and while you're still in the hospital, you can you fill out paperwork for your baby for the birth certificate and also their social security card, and they get both of those. We get both of those in the mail.
Okay. Back a little bit. Can sew and not catch it. And this one over here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
if you don't have a passport.
Ow.
Florida hasn't always been a red state. I wish people would quit labeling them. Doesn't matter what.
There we go. Okay, hang on. Okay. A little bit of bulk here.
There's the second block.
There we go.
Y'all like this one?
Oh, that's cool.
Rachel says, "Hey, Katie, how would I send you a photo?" You can either post it on my Greenland Quilter Facebook group, or you can email it. Hang on, let me give you my email.
I love that scrappy block.
Yeah,
It's so cool.
Now I have 4 of them done. I'm debating on whether I can't decide if I want to.
Ta-da! Ha ha! Sometimes I'm good.
That star looks good.
Yeah, I was thinking of making a dark one. I'm like, nope, I'm going to do it the other way. I think it looks cool.
It looks really nice.
All right, now press the bejeebers out of it, and it's good. And I think that will probably be all for me, but let me press and chit-chat a little bit. Because time's getting on, and I think I also got another text I probably should be dealing with.
Mm.
Okay. Okay, I think I'm going to.
Yeah, so these are the 4 I have now done. This is one of them.
I like it.
This is the second one.
Yeah, they look so cool, all scrappy. I like it.
Yeah. And this is the third one.
Oh, I like the red going across and the blue going across, or purple going across, I should say.
Yeah, it's interesting. I ended up doing that. And then there's this one.
Cute.
This looks so weird. These are actually butterflies, but it looks like something else. I don't know what you call it looks like. But it's so funny looking. I don't know, something. So what I'll do is I will keep on get some more 4-patch blocks made and some more hourglass blocks, because so now I have 4 of those, which now that makes me have 8, but 4 of them are already sewn together. So I think what I want to do is I'm going to put 2 together vertical and go ahead and sew them on one end so that I automatically have my width. And then I need to make So we need to make 3 more to go across the bottom with the extras that I have. Yeah, I still got a ways to go. Hi, Danny, what's up?
Hi, Danny. For anybody that cares, these seams across the block, I'm pressing them open just because I felt like it. I think it works better because one's going this way and one's going that way and one's going that way and whatever.
It looks good.
You can make a cool version of this too. If you don't use a full block, like full color blocks in the corners, do a 4-patch. Like here and here, instead of a full square, do a 4-patch. And then you can arrange them so that they go like all the same way or whatever.
Sharon, that's great. She says, Katie, I haven't heard bejeebers since I left Oklahoma 35 years ago. My grandma used to say that. Where are you originally from? I didn't say bejeebers.
It was
Did
me.
It was Kelly that said it. But I was raised in Florida, but I was born in Charleston, South Carolina.
My grandma used to say it, and she has English background, and I was born in the province of British Columbia in Canada, and I've lived here my entire life. So I don't know. Okay, see now. Okay, I'm going to be honest. This one isn't too great. But this side is fabulous. So we're going to go with it.
Rachel, your piggy is cute. She sent me a picture of a quilty piggy. I'll post it over on the Facebook group and on the community tab.
Okay. I think that's it. Me likey.
Sorry, guys. I can't help it. It hadn't let up since I got it. Are we allowed to bury cell phones in the backyard? I don't know.
Oh, like funeral rites kind of thing?
Hi, Delia. How are you? I didn't know you were in here.
Hi, Delia.
So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to hang up the part of the quilt top I've got already sewn together. And then I'm going to, when the blocks I haven't sewn on yet, I'll start lining them up to see how I want them to look. It's good to see you, Delia. I'm assuming. Oh, I need to find Donna's link. Let me go find Donna's link because I'm assuming she's going to go live here. Let me go find Donna's link.
So let me go down. I'm gonna say sayonara.
Thank you for hopping on with me. I appreciate it.
Thank you for inviting me, my friend.
We need to do this more often instead of waiting so long. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know. Life gets in the way.
Yes, it does, especially in the summertime when you're off doing things.
Yeah, but in the winter when nothing's going on. January's pretty quiet for us usually. February gets a little hairy with things going on in the family and whatnot. But usually not too bad. But yeah, and then spring we start going camping and whatever. And yeah, I don't have as much time. So
yeah, it's like July. I say this a lot to Sean. I said June and July and part of August are like the summer doldrums for a channel because it's like no one's around like they usually are. All right, when I shut down this live, you guys, you need to go over to Donna, Handmade by Ying, because she's going to go live at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And here's her link to go to her channel.
Are you shutting down now too, Katie?
Yeah, I'm going to shut down at 10, a little before 10 o'clock.
Okay.
I'm not doing a long live tonight. I'm going to do a long live tomorrow, probably.
It's
listen, for the last 2 days, I've gotten several hours of sleep, and I swear I feel like I've gotten none. The only thing I can figure out is maybe I'm having dreams, which is keeping me from sleeping properly. I don't know. I just know I'm tired.
All right, since it's 10:02, I'm going to leave now. I got to reset the laptop up and get back to my client and reorganize
Thank you
myself.
for coming. Oh, and can you share your link one more time, please? Oh, wait, I can share it because I know what I did wrong in the bot. I was spelling your name wrong.
I don't have YouTube on right now either. I have to close the laptop.
If you haven't been to Kelly's channel, the bottom share it. Yeah, there it is. I was spelling your name wrong. That's why it didn't come up the first time. Y'all share your channel before you leave, and remember to pop on over to Handmade by Ying with Donna and watch her live. And thank you, everyone. Thank you for coming to my live tonight. Kelly, remember to live, laugh, love, and dream. What do you do with all that? You make something beautiful.
Thanks for having me, honey.
Nighty night, everyone.